experienced regular trekker. Actually, I'm the sort of walker who prefers a short walk around the park or after work just roaming here and there near the bars or pubs. However, now I have been induced to wander out for somewhat longer, all for the sake of a good time with nature and to explore some less crowded places. So I have started researching on complete trekking guides for beginners, but I had not found the complete details in a single entry. I had to research from different resources and different journals. I'm not a daring person, but from time to time, I like to challenge myself. Step outside my comfort zone and do something I have never done before. Like taking a solo trip to an unknown place I have never been to before. And since childhood, I dreamt of ending my year in the bone-chilling weather while doing a proper winter trek, and I cannot be more happier when I admit I have lived my last dream of 2017 at Deuriatal and Tunganath and did my first ever winter trek to these places. I have done 2-3 really good treks as a beginner with just like a corporate employee kind of fitness. Like, I'm not kidding, huh? That lasted for 4 to 5 days in the Himachal and Uttarakhand region, and I wanted to prepare a short guide, kind of like a to-do list for everyone who is doing their first ever trek. And this is my beginner's trekking guide that I wish I could have read before my first trek. So being on your first trek infers that you are unaware of how your body will behave at high altitude areas, especially where the oxygen level is a bit low, with ascending and descending walking alleys. Choose a trek where the ascent gradually increases a bit and the walking hour is not much longer. A trek which takes you to a maximum altitude of 14,000 to 16,000 feet should be okay for you as a first timer. The trail you choose should not engage walking more than 7 to 8 kilometers per day. If possible, hike with a friend or in a group with more experience. Not only it will be safer and more fun, but you can also share others' informations and skills. As a beginner, it would be very tough to do a solo trek without a bunch of people or without a proper guide. The second point is that weather conditions have a major, demeanor on trekking plans. Rain, snow and mud can transform easy trails into, very tough ordeals, while intense heat is challenging, then dehydrating and can cause even heat stroke. Check forecast and prepare according per your plan. On the trek, keep an eye on the weather conditions, especially in the mountains where conditions can change rapidly. As soon as you finalize your trek, start walking and try to start some light exercises. The fitter you are, the more you will enjoy your trek, but most important, you need to walk for long hours. And that's very much important, Try to avoid lifts in the workplace and use stairs. Don't stretch too much, or don't you have to do so rigorous exercise for the trek. If you have any medical problem, then please consult your doctor before planning a trek, especially 4 to 5 kilometers trek. Then buy a pair of sturdy, lightweight, well-fitting trekking shoes that provides ankle support. Walk with your new shoes at least for hours, like 1 hour, 2 hours, or for weeks before your trek starts to prevent blisters. Don't pack everything you can think of when preparing for a trip. Few pairs of layers like clothes, socks, refillable water bottle, trekking poles, raincoats, globes, medicines, first aid kit, sanitary napkin, toiletries and inners. Pack 2 extra light and thin flea jackets instead of thick and heavy coats or jackets. Take good food, especially energy bars like Maggi, glucose, biscuit, juice, chocolates, which can give you instant energy in the mountain. That is very important. Then again, the last thing, you will not get many cash counters or ATMs in remote areas. So fill your pocket with enough cash. Now, if I say that when you are at the trek, don't compete with others who achieve the trek within the shorter time span. Don't let this control you to walk longer or faster than your capabilities. It is supposed to be fun. Enjoy the route on your own and complete the task at your own pace and speed with comfort. To get a perfect balance or to maintain perfect walking stamina, it is very important to use a trekking pole while trekking or hiking. Food is your fuel, and make sure you need to eat well on the trail. Always take more than you need, especially if there's any possibility your trip will take longer than planned. Eat glucose, which gives you power and energy instantly. For overnight trips, pack food that are high energy, wholesome, compact, contain sugar, indestructible and easy to cook. Dark chocolate can also work for moral when the going gets tough. Stay hydrated. Water is the key to prevent acute immunosickness, or what is called AMS. Use the bottle which can refill easily. The most important thing is that sun protection, which is very important. Even more so if you are trekking at altitude. Always pack a hat or bandana, sunglass and sunscreen lotion. That is important. Take baby steps instead of long and big steps, which help you to breathe normally and control your heartbeats. Take a 10 to 15 minutes break at least every hour. This quick break helps get rid of the metabolic waste that builds up in your legs while hiking. The most important part is take and breathe fully and fill your lungs with pure oxygen. Don't leave your trash while trekking. Pack it in, pack it out. Carry a plastic bag to carry all of your junk with you. Bring all your garbage with you back to the plains and dispose of them at the correct places. Also, if you find any wrapper, plastic or anything that should not be there, pick it up and bring it back to the plains for proper disposal. Show gratitude and humbleness to the locals and respect the environment by talking quietly. And don't play loud music. Don't feed wild animals with food particles which disrupt their natural foraging habits. Use proper layers for day and night. Make sure you wear layered clothing and on treks. Pick outfits that are lightweight and extremely comfortable in any daytime, and don't put too many layers while walking. Otherwise, your feet will be sweaty and tiring. But at the night, the weather condition can be extreme, so be prepared with proper jackets and warm coats. It is very understandable that you would not get comfortable beds always or not sleep under the sky always. Trekking does not mean comfort or extreme too much, but in some places you can easily get a proper tent with sleeping bags or rest houses. So before the journey, research on internet with locals for basic facilities, as it is not good to show a daring attitude in the mountain. After finishing your journey, come back with memories and cherish your first trekking experience. It is always a great experience to stay and roam around the remote hilly areas and witness the surreal beauty of nature. If you would like to share any kind of advice, do drop me an email or connect with me on Instagram. My name is Every Corner of World, and you can find me like on YouTube as well by the name of Every Corner of World. So I hope if it is your first time, first ever trekking you are planning, so all the very best for your first time trekking experiences. See you on my next podcast. Bye bye, take care.